Great. Hey, everybody. All right. So welcome. I'm Amanda Watt.
And I'm Lorie Zweifel.
And we're broadcasting to you guys in the beautiful Toronto area, actually out in Niagara right now. This past week, we were in Miami and at our World Global Network Mentorship Conference. We had the pleasure to, in person, meet who we get to introduce to you guys to tell you a little bit about what's going on, where we've been, what's going on in our life. He has a master's degree with a performance and wellness. He's been in the fitness industry for 12 years. He's been in the network marketing for 5 years. Seville and his beautiful wife, Rachaell, have become in the ninth week, the youngest double presidents, ranked 6th in our company of income earners. But more importantly, they have the heart and soul that I've never seen before. What we experienced, my personal experience this past weekend, seeing them on stage, hearing more of their personal stories, and allowing them to just give us the real raw truth of where they come from, who they are, and where we're going with this was absolutely, it makes me speechless. And the last night we were together, Seville looked over at me and said to me, you know what, I see you as a sister. That to me was absolutely heartwarming, knowing the mentors that we have, the quality they come from. Unbelievable. What was your experience with Mr. Seville?
They care so much. I spend quite a bit of time with Rachaell, and she helps me through the administrative part of this business. It's just amazing how much support we get. And like Amanda said, it's love. Everything comes from love. Everyone cares. This is truly a family, a team family. It's not like anything else I've done before. Mm-hmm. So we're excited to show you guys what it is, the leaders that we've met, that are real raw people that have been in this industry for years, 20 years. And we would like to introduce to you our leader that's been in the business for the networking business for 5 years, but has already been featured on the Business for Homes with MLM, and he is a powerhouse. So Mr. Seville Ko, do you want to take it over?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'll as you guys step into my mobile office, don't worry, we're parked. Everything's all safe.
I think that's why we get along so well.
Right. Yeah, totally. I just got done working out and was stretching a little bit, and I said, hey, give me a couple minutes. Let me finish this up. So first off, thank you guys for the kind introduction, Amanda and Lorie. And this last weekend was definitely transformational. And it was kind of cool. I mean, I looked over and I think I just said, what's up? And then we said, oh, we just met for the first time, didn't we? So, everyone who says you can't build real relationships online, that's not totally true. But it was really amazing getting to not only get to meet you guys in person, but most importantly, grow with you guys. And it was really cool as, Amanda was one of our keynote speakers this last week. And so from a coaching standpoint, that made me melt inside to watch you and some of our other diamond leaders step into your greatness last week. And so this is just the start. But anyways, guys, enough about me. We'll definitely get into what exactly that we're doing here, where we're going, and then what we believe and have found is the most unique business proposition you have ever seen. And the truth is, you've never seen anything like this before, because we're literally breaking and making history every single day, every single month, and we have the facts to back it all up, not just hype. So just like she said, a lot of experience in the fitness industry, traditional business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur, literally been to the edge and back pretty much in my current space. And network marketing was always something that really intrigued me. Number one, because as soon as I got involved, I quickly found out just how challenging it was, right? but just knowing the possibilities, just knowing personal friends, even in the past, that were in their 30s that were seven-figure income earners. It was something that I always said if I ever had a chance to start over again, I would get my belief a lot bigger and a lot sooner. So, what we've done here has been in direct proportion to us, of course, with hard work and dedication, and being extremely, extremely coachable and following a proven system. And most importantly, is the timing. So, number one, there's 5 different things that really stick out whenever you're looking at this, as I really like to say. And the very first thing is that we have a relevant product. Now, what I mean by relevant is that regardless of your personal opinion or consumer behavior, people are buying wearable technology, whether you realize it or not. Because I'll be honest, I was an amateur Fitbit user before. In fact, as a fitness professional, I kind of turned my nose up at it because at steps and heart rate, in my mind, hey, you need a lot more to actually know what your true fitness level is. So when I saw this product, I saw the slight different niche that was bigger than weight loss, which went into healthcare. So the space that we're operating in is called wearable technology. Now, wearable technology, according to Forbes, is an industry that just this last year sold over 126 million pieces of wearable technology. That is currently a $14 billion industry. Over the next 2.5 years, by the year 2020, it's going to triple. It's going to go to 411 million pieces sold in wearable technology, which takes it from $14 billion to $34 billion. Okay, so we're talking about $20 billion of growth in the next 2 years. And the next 2.5 years, apologize, because it's 2020. So when I was looking at this, any business person knows that when you're talking about such a large space, that I realized a few things. Technology never slows down. Technology doesn't go backwards, and technology doesn't wait for you or me to understand how it works for it to advance, right? And whether or not you like technology personally, technology runs the world. And just taking a look at more from a business side, some of the world's most explosive companies have happened in the technology space. There's literally been fortunes almost made overnight in the same amount of time frame. Facebook, Twitter, Uber, Airbnb, even Tesla, Fitbit, all in the technology space. So guys, technology truly does run the world regardless of your current understanding of how it actually works. Just think about it. When FaceTime came out, you didn't say, I need you to explain, how does this work? How do you get that video camera into my phone? Da, da, da. No, we just bought it and we're consumers and we're excited to use it. So that's exactly what we have here in the wearable technology space, with wristbands being the biggest player in the entire industry. So number 2 is we have no competition. So yes, we're talking about network marketing. All right. So regardless of your experience or your opinion, the fact is the jury is already out on this one. The industry is here to stay. In fact, the industry is over 100 years old, and on an annual basis, just this last year, did over $183 billion in global revenue from all the companies combined that use word of mouth, direct sales, MLM, network marketing, whatever your tagline is that might spark your memory, okay? In fact, the industry of network marketing has created more 6- and 7-figure earners than any other industry in the world. In fact, it's also the highest paid profession individually in the world outside of professional sports. All right. So inside of network marketing, World Global Network, we are the very first company that has a product in wearable technology. Because let's be honest, guys, people are tired of the potions, lotions, and the makeups, right? Which makes up about 80% of the industry. So I left a space that I come from health and wellness, by the way. So I left my nutritional company and got into technology. And wow, what a breath of fresh air. Now, we're looking at the big industry. When you think of the big players right now, Fitbit, Garmin, Apple Watch, right? The fact is they all pretty much do the same thing, right? Steps, calories, heart rate, sleep. They wrap it in a little bit different bow, have a little bit different tune, but the fact is they all make money. So far, World Global Network, we're actually 6 years old. We just had our 6-year birthday just last week. But here's the deal, guys. We're a publicly traded company. Yeah, that's right. WRMT, if you want to look up the ticker symbol. So all the questions about, well, is this one of those things? Da, 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 da. We're a publicly traded company, guys. So let's come to our senses and be in the same conversation. So 6 years old, publicly traded, and we're also in the top 100. But here's the thing. We're only into 6 months into the launch of the USA and Canada. That's right. We're 6 months old. This product was only born 6 months ago and launched here in the USA, Canada, and all around the world. In fact, we have shipping capabilities. We're in 195 countries. 195 countries. So, in fact, if you checked out not only our income disclosures on worldgn.com, you would see, because if you're asking, well, is it too late? Did I miss the opportunity? In fact, in the US and Canada, there's only 7,000 people that are building the business in the USA and Canada. There's over 300 million people, by the way, here in the United States. I got to get caught up on my population in Canada. But I think you get my point that we're just getting started here. Okay. Our goal so far, how we've done with our launch of our Hilo Classic and our Hilo LX, we've sold 300,000 units. This year, we're going to move 1 million units. And over the next 3 years, we're going to move 12 million units, which turns us into a $3 billion company overall. What does that mean for you? We pay out 52% of the gross revenue. I think you can do the math. There's literally going to be fortunes made here at World Global Network. And right now, we're literally breaking world records right now. Only 8 months into the U.S. launch here with Chad and Atita. They got started a little bit early, and 6 months being in here. So number 3 is our partnership with Toshiba. Toshiba is a 100-year-old company. They're worth $54 billion. It's the first time ever that Toshiba has actually partnered with, let alone a 6-year-old network marketing company. And all the questions about efficiency and accuracy and, well, how do I know if it works? Ladies and gentlemen, I think with all due respect that Toshiba has a little bit more to lose in the deal than you or me. I think we all could agree. So people also ask, well, if it's technology so good, why wouldn't they just sell it to Toshiba? And our CEO, Fabio Galdi, who I've had the pleasure of meeting and being part of the President's Council, the guy's a genius, but he's very, very committed to the network marketing model. In fact, I love his quote. He says, anyone who knows network marketing and the world's economy today knows that there's no more efficient way to move a product to the market than through network marketing. So he's very, very committed. His whole entire gift zone has been inventing in the technology space. Our VP of Marketing and Design is Mr. Antonio DeRosa. As that name, if you might have known it before, he designed the iPhone 5, 6, and 7, and he's in his 30s. So I think his best work is well ahead of him, and it's really, really exciting, guys. Number 4, okay, all that sounds good. It's clearly a no-brainer. You're with me. How are you guys moving the product so fast? How do you get it done? So we have proven systems, guys. We have a 2-minute video, 5-minute video, and 30-minute webinars that are scheduled twice a day, 7 days a week, live. And we have recordings that play every couple of hours via our marketing site. So that way you have presentations all the way around the world, pretty much around the clock, no matter which part of the corner of the world that you're building in right now. Our system is called 2-5-30. 2-5-30. 2-minute video, 5-minute video, 30-minute webinar. So literally, I'm in my car getting ready to head to the gym to go work out. Just got done. Right now, you guys are in the comfort of your own homes. Some of you may be driving, and just really soak in what we're doing here. There's no home meetings. There's no hotel meetings. You're not having to sacrifice physical time or car time driving to, middle of the week to go do some in-home parties. That no longer has to happen over here. So it's truly a home-based business. Most importantly, guys, these systems, I won't take a whole lot of credit for them. It's not how smart Lorie and Amanda are, or how smart Seville is. These systems are passed down by our global master distributors that I challenge you and I encourage you to go look up online, Google top 200 network marketing income earners 2017. Top 200 network marketing income earners 2017. You will see on Business for Home at number 5, there's 115 million people that participate in network marketing. Our global master distributors, Nat and Shanita, who I've had some amazing training from, they're ranked number 5 in the entire world. They've been involved for a year. And according to Business for Home, at $1.2 million per month in 12 months. Okay. their daughter and son-in-law, Natita and Chad Chong. In fact, she's the #1 earning millennial income earner, period, in the entire world. Yes, at number 9 at $750,000 per month. They've been involved for 7-8 months. My personal mentor, who Lorie and Amanda and Clayton and some of these other guys have actually gotten to meet as well. Ramasio Fulcher, he's the fastest double president millionaire in the company. He's ranked number 41 in the entire world, and at $263,000 for the month. So, guys, I say you those numbers, and I wanted to paint you that picture and tell you the truth on that, because the fact is not to be impressed, but you need to pay attention. Not to be impressed, but you need to pay attention. When you're asking yourself, well, this is just like everything else. No, it's not. You've never had anyone call you ground floor into the launch of the #1 market in the world, the United States and Canada, with a publicly traded company in technology. And we're literally learning, and you have a chance to earn mentorship from some of the top 5 income earners in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect, you have never had a phone call like this, and honestly, you will never get another one like this. Every opportunity has an expiration date. So I hope that you can feel me as you guys can see me just hanging out here in the car, the certainty in my voice, the truth, and the realness, as Amanda says, of just exactly what you're looking here. If you choose to say no, I just want you to fully understand what the opportunity is. And those of you, half of you already see it already, for those of you who are definitely interested, okay? So the mentorship is the shortcut to success. #1, that's 95% of the reason, in fact, why I signed up. All that stuff's great. What Amanda said, with the results that we produce. But I'll be honest, guys, for me, with 5 years in network marketing before, never made more than $500 a week. That was 1 week in 5 years. So how do you go from that to, top 10 in the company? And literally just like that, it's mentorship. Okay. It's learning from people, not just who are teaching it. Most importantly, I wanted to join with young leaders that are actually in the trenches. They're in the trenches building, right? You hear stories like this usually from stage when people are done with their build and they're sitting on their empire, and it's too late for you. There's a thing called timing. All right. Now, if anyone ever tells you that timing isn't important, you need to hang up that phone right away. Okay. So that's exactly what we're experiencing here. We're launching phase 2 of our build. And to be honest with you, we're one of the tops in the company, and Amanda and Lorie, they're one of my top leaders in our entire organization. So as humble and nice and as sweet as they look, those 2 ladies, they're making it happen down there, up there, I should say. Okay. So I got 5 questions for you guys. Just some honest answers, honest feedback here. All right. Just yes or no. Okay. Oh, most importantly, I went on a little rant there. So I almost forgot to tell you the most exciting announcement that we've had here at World Global Network is that we actually announced our open API platform. So what that means is now we have our own app store. So if you follow the story of Apple, they took over the mobile industry, not because they had the best hardware. In fact, the hardware is pretty much the same, right? They increase the specs every year, but it's pretty much the same damn phone. But it was the app store. And so they started off with 800 apps, and now today they have about 2.3 million apps on the app store. And those apps, between microtransactions, those little invites on Candy Crush and all of that, those microtransactions generate almost $3 billion per week from the App Store. So here at World Global Network, we've introduced the very first App Store for the Hilo LX, okay, for the Hilo LX. So just think of the bioparameters that are measured on here: blood pressure, EKG, your mood, your energy, the SOS feature. Now there's going to be custom plugins that are created through the creativeness of all this talent with the app developers. In fact, we have over 100 app developers in the application process right now. And so think of, let's say, a fitness plugin that can be added, that can be synced with your Hilo, and that can really monitor all the basic parameters when it comes to fitness and your health. So now it's just going to be exciting. But it's a trip win, a big win, of course, for the company, a huge win for the developers, because instead of being a small speck of sand in the sea of 2.5 million apps, now we have 300,000 customers or 300,000 units that will be moved out. We're going to move 1 million. and now it's going to be a condensed audience. You build the customer base once, and we add the value, and that triggers residual income for everyone in the organization. So back to my questions, okay? I have 5 questions for you guys, just to answer with yes or no. And so just hit me in the chat box here. Okay. So question number 1, before this conversation, have you heard of Fitbit, the Apple Watch, or the App Store? Have you heard of Fitbit, Apple Watch, or the App Store? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Question number 2. Knowing what you know today about Fitbit or the App Store, if you could go back in time, be if you could go back in time, be one of the first ones to be involved and invested in the company before all of that growth happened, would you have done it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Would you have done it? Hindsight's 2020. All my smart investors out there. Okay. All right. So number 3 is, imagine if there was a company and a product that revolutionized 3 industries at the same time: healthcare, technology, and the home-based business industry. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly the phone call and conversation that you have entered today, and exactly what we're doing here at World Global Network with the Gila LX. And my amazing team leaders here, Amanda and Lorie, and some other partners here right now that I can see here on this call. Okay. So here's exactly the situation. We're starting phase 2 of our build. We did some great things the first 90, 120 days in the business. Now we definitely have tightened everything up, and we're running to the very, very top of the compensation plan. So all that means for you guys is that I am looking, and we are looking near and far for our next class of leaders, guys. If you are at all moved by any of the results or experience that we just shared with you, I'm really serious about your goals. If you're that person, maybe you're just like me. You just need one person to show you the way, and one person to believe, and one person who's done it first to show you exactly how to do it. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that person. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, yellow, male, female, doesn't matter. We will find you. Okay. And I also say that speaking from the first person, because with the package deal of Amanda and Lorie, becomes the opportunity to learn from myself and Rachaell as well. And the opportunity to earn mentorship as well too. So that's the best feature, if you ask me. Okay, so basically they have 10 top positions. All right, who's invited you here on this call? Those of you who choose to get involved, we're going to put you at the top of the structure. You don't have to be a rocket science to figure out. If you get in ground floor, you get in towards the top. You work really, really hard with a group of people. There's a lot of momentum to create and a lot of income to capitalize on if everyone does their part, right? So that's exactly what we're doing here. We have 4 options here for you to get started. We are indifferent about whichever one that you start with. Doesn't matter, whatever matches up best with your resources and your business goals. That's it. Okay. Package number 1. If you want to just be a customer, not real interested in the business, just want to be a customer. Okay. That's at $319. You get a single device. You also get a website. It's going to open you up for 200,000 weekly max, 10% of the total team sales. Okay. Package number 2. We have what's called our premium pack. Our premium pack has 6 of our Gila LXs and 6 of our box set bands. That has 5 multicolored bands that you can match the colors with your outfits, or whatever that you want there. Blue, lavender, pink. I mean, some other stuff, some fun colors. But that has 6 devices in it. That's at $19.99. So you're paying about $213 per device, and you're reselling it for $319. So what do you do with the extra ones? Wear 1, wear 2. You can sell the other 3 or 4, get your investment back, but it opens you up to maximize the compensation plan. Okay. Package number 3, the family pack. That's going to come with 5 of our Gila LXs, 1 of our Gila box sets. All right. And so same eligibility, 600,000 weekly max, 20% of the total team sales. All right. And that's a good one to start with as well. We also have what's called our BioZen. Now, our BioZen, that is our product that helps eliminate radiation or helps with electrosmog. Electrosmog, if you get it yourself up on YouTube, as you'll see, some very good presentations by a lot of doctors around the world. Our cell phones and electronics, as we are more connected than ever to the internet today, right? They give off small levels of radiation. It just has some really negative long-term effects on your health and DNA. as especially with our kids who, you know, their best friend is the phone and the tablets playing the games, as you want to put those things on airplane mode ASAP. So this is awareness that is mostly widely known in the Eastern Hemisphere over in Asia, all of Asia. And we're the first ones to bring it over here to the USA. So all my holistic practitioners and family people, this is something that's going to be truly unique as well. So you can add it onto any pack or you can get it separately, 1349. It's time to get caught up with all of Asia, okay? So anyways, guys, for those of you who are more visual, we're going to give you access to their marketing site for 24 hours. Okay, that's going to have the 2-minute video, 5-minute video, compensation plan, Fox News press release, even a recorded webinar if you want to see me and my wife do the full slide, you know, song and dance of the presentation. Whatever information would help you make your decision to launch this thing with us. So we want you to let them know if you're in one of 3 places. Okay, but either way, let them know. All right, we don't do that gray area stuff around here. So number 1, you're in. Tell them you're in so we can put you in the best position at the highest position. Then we can help you select the best pack for you to start with. Number 2, you have questions. You want some clarity. Let's get that question answered to get you the right resources so you can make a decision. Number 3, you're out. Not for you. That's okay too. You see, guys, in fact, before I talk to anyone, I actually prefer that they've looked at everything. And that's the beauty of this, is that there's no backdooring into opportunities. We literally have nothing to hide. It just comes down to if you're into stocks, technology, and, you know, having the ability to create some leveraged income from your damn smartphone, we need to have this talk and we need to get this thing going. So that's the cool part about it. But really for me, as we got a few people here on the call, I actually can open it up. I got a few minutes here to spare. I got 5 minutes or so. If you guys have any very, very important questions about the business or anything that can't be covered in detail on one of our tools, I just wanted to open up the call and I can answer some questions here just for a few minutes. So while we're here, so feel free to type it in the chat box or anything like that before I jump off here and get ready to hit the gym myself. So let me check the chat box if we have anything. Can you post this? Of course, Clayton. You have to post it with a disclaimer. Amanda will catch up to speed. But all right. Well, it looks like we don't have any questions if we don't have anything that rolls through here. Awesome. Well, I want you to get back with your host who invited you here on this call, guys. And I really just want you to just answer some honest, introspective questions, okay? And the only questions that you need to ask yourself is, in your current situation, however it is that you provide for your family, you know, what is the best case scenario there? If your best case scenario doesn't ever provide absolute freedom for you and those around you, then I suggest you take another serious look, right? So if you know you have a 0% chance of ever creating abundance in your life and those around you, I suggest that you take another serious look at this, okay, for what it is at its core. Even when you strip away all the emotions and all of our bad stories and experiences from amateurs that maybe you have, maybe you haven't had, or maybe you failed, or whatever your story is, when you look at it at its core, this has never been done before, which is why it's so amazing. The truth is, guys, we don't have a bunch of time to waste, simply because of the trend of wearable technology and where it's going. It's going to happen with or without you. It's going to happen with or without me. In fact, it's going to happen with or without World Global Network, which is what our CEO found and why he totally changed his entire company from telecommunications into life sensing technology. And guys, I can't tell you everything that I know from the inside, but let me just say this. It's called life sensing technology for a reason. These guys are cutting edge. Their heart and soul is into this project. They're not just the guys at the mountaintop, you know, flipping the profit. And yeah, it's a brotherhood. So I'm very excited. I'm very committed to, you know, helping spread this message, not only across the U.S., but all around the world, but especially up north for all my Canadians. because I just believe that, everyone deserves more options in your life. And, if we're all good people talking here on the call very candidly, money is the answer to all things. And if you're a good person, you're going to do better things with it. You're going to have more options to do good and just be the person that you are. So other than that, guys, I look forward to working with you guys here very, very soon for those of you who choose to get involved. And definitely look forward to connecting and growing. And shout outs to Amanda and Lorie one more time for getting this call together, as these two are absolutely going to the top. I'm going to make sure of that part. So thank you guys so much. My name is Seville Ko, definitely a world changer, double president here at World Global Network. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Thanks,
Seville.
To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.